I said, hey man. I said this. What the fuck I say again? Say that. Let me stop playing. Hey yo, we back on another episode on It's My Opinion.
So deal with it.
Hey yo, check this out. We got a special guest in this John. You already know. Listen, before we even start this video though, check this out. I need y'all to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Y'all been showing mad love. Y'all already know. Follow us on the gram, Anchor, and everything else. We also on Spotify, Apple Music, and y'all already know the rest. But let's tap in, bro. Tell them who you are. Tell them what you do.
Yeah, my name is as of now, I got this clothing brand, 7th Street somewhere. 7 Sons Streetwear.
All right.
I've been working on it for about 2 years now. I had a brand, like a little brand name switch. Used to be called Jungle Boy Apparel before.
Okay.
I switched it up. A little bit more diversity and shit. Make it a little bit more outside of just what I'm used to. Like,
okay.
Trying to branch out to different people, different type of ethnic groups and different areas other than the hood for me.
Right.
Most importantly, like, my clothes streetwear, so a lot of people could like connect to it. A lot of people like it. This comes from a lot of different things that I've been through. Like, I always been like into fashion and clothes since I was a kid, and since messing with your brother, so he was a kid and stuff like that. Going to parties and all that. So fashion always been around. Always gotta get fly. So I was like, why not just make my own shit? I'm tired of buying everybody else.
No, that's smart. And like you already stated, like you always wanted to fuck with some shit like that.
Right.
But what made you like want to sacrifice that time and money to do some shit like that? Because I mean, I thought about it. Then I thought about all the money I had to put into it and all that shit.
Yeah, for sure. It could definitely get like that. But it's just about your elevation. You feel me? Like, you gotta start off small somewhere. You feel me? You start at the beginning. You start from the mud, then you just gradually go up as much as you can. Like me, everybody that I think do clothes in Philly, once we got the knowledge of how to actually make something, we all started off like with a little heat press and the vinyl and all that. But I started understanding like that the quality matter. You feel me? Like, quality matter in clothes and shit like that, especially if you want to make money. You feel me? Because it's your name and your reputation. You mean, it's a lot, whether it be you in the streets, whether you be at your job, or whether it's you in your business. So it's like, once your name's stamped on there, you gotta stand behind it, and you gotta. If you him like that, you gotta have like the best quality. You gotta have stuff with ideas, something different. You feel me?
Shit, at least you know that, because it be motherfuckers out here that be trying to sell me shit for $70 and the letter's still coming out the shit. Like, so yeah,
they be having the fire designs, but the joint gilded t-shirt.
Yeah,
we getting like that. Definitely do. I see it a lot in Philly.
What made you like did you come to a moment where like you sat down with yourself and was like, damn, I really want to do this? Or was it just like always a goal?
It was definitely never a goal. Like, I used to play with it when I was a kid. Like yeah, I want to make clothes. I used to draw a lot. So, but I never really took it serious until, like, the older I got, I was able to buy more stuff. So it's like, all right, instead of me buying this, let me start off and try to make something with mine. So I did like a little outfit. It started, my first piece ever was a jean jacket, and it matched some the Yeezy Wave Runners. Those was one of my favorite sneaks and stuff at the time. So made a little logo. The name stuck, but the name was called Jungle Boy Apparel, and my hood called the Jungle. So it was like, all right, I got it right here. But my audience was really just my hood, because it was our name and stuff like that. So it was like, people only really us could relate to it, even though it was hot. It was only us was able to wear it. You don't really want to rep nobody hood and nothing like that.
Right.
That's where I had to really like elevate off of it and just think of something else. But after the first jean jacket, people liked it. People like, damn, that shit hot. I got likes on the gram, and they like, yo, what is that? And I just like, all right, let me do something. Let me just try it out. But I didn't make it at first. Somebody made it for me, and then it just elevated from there, bro.
Oh, all right, bet. Damn, I wish you'd have brought some merch or something.
Yeah, I got a little shirt on. I definitely got something in the car. But
All right, bet.
So you ever been out and like people like, yo, who made that? You like, I made this joint. Cause I've been out like plenty of times and I have like one of y'all brands on and everybody be like, yo, that joint fire. Who brand is there? Who made that?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Your brother Shahi, he started it off for us. Like, he with his brand, we just looked at him like, damn, like he doing this shit. Like, this our brother. Like, I got like I don't even know how many years with boys. So it's like, since before high school, we just was always some fly young boys. We just tried to get fly, whether it be the Low or the Nike, and maybe during the flash mob and shit and all that. So, after he started it off, it was just like, damn, we is like we was able to picture it. You feel me? So it was like
you saw it up close and personal, so you knew like the goal was like obtainable.
Yeah, it was definitely reachable because he showed it. Like, he from the same hood as I am, so if he could do it and he willing to help me get there too. So definitely had to put my foot in and try it. At least try.
No, for sure. Those be the right niggas to be around. Like, niggas that's not stingy to teach you shit. You know, don't keep everything to themselves. For sure. Shit, I might have to start something.
Alright, y'all know we usually start with a toxic topic. So we gonna get into this joint right here. How y'all feel about that?
Hold up, you gotta re-ask the question for me.
So she basically like, if a nigga really fuck with you, he not gonna let you spend your money. And he on the type of time where like, you not about to spend all my money and save your money. So she told him he need to get some more money. Yeah. Then she started getting into like, if you doing illegal stuff, why can't you spend it on me?
We ain't getting shot together. Fuck that, tell you.
That's definitely a fact. But who's you to tell me I need more money?
I mean,
I need to make more money so I can spend it on you while you save all the money that you make.
Like I said, it depends on the type of nigga you fucking with or what type of nigga that's about to allow you. You know, it's some niggas out there like we dealt with. Yeah, it's some niggas that's willing to treat. Like, for me, I'm in a position to take care of two people, but I'm not going to do that. If I need you to, like, we got to build up together. Like I always say, we're not about to sit there and, you know what I mean?
I'll treat you, but I'm not about to take care of you.
Yeah,
I feel like treating and taking care of is two different things. I don't want to take care of nobody to where it's the point where I feel like you can't survive if I'm not in the picture.
Right.
You're not my child.
Right.
Grown. I shouldn't have to take care of you. And then the crazy part is she was in the comments and she was like, I got more money than 95% of y'all niggas in his comments. But you actually spend another nigga money.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. Listen, those be the types you gotta watch out for. But I mean, I always say this is what I'm sorry to say, and don't pay me no mind. Females is programmed to think that way, bro. Like, I'm sorry to say. And I feel like I say, so I feel like people say it's society, but I feel like social media is a big role of why people, females in particular, act the way they act. They feel like they don't need to work. That's what the nigga's supposed to do.
Right. They definitely see, not to cut you off, they definitely see like the social media and everything that's out there, and they see what like the rich people, how they lifestyle is, and they think like, damn, like, honestly, for real, they think what they looks in their body or what they could do sexually to somebody or for somebody as a favor or whatever the situation may be. They think that they could probably just take them, pay for whatever they need for real. So it's like they looking at the social media and thinking like, damn, like I could get this too, but
right.
we not on the same. Honestly, everybody not on the same level
at all.
For real. So it's like
they be looking at like the people that's rich or the people that's wealthy or whatever.
Yeah,
but you in the hood, you're not finding that.
Yeah,
you're not gonna find it.
That's true.
Or you should go get it for yourself.
That too, and like I tell like we discussed, it's not too many females we know that got their own shit, that own, like, I don't know a businesswoman out here. Like, it's not somebody I can gravitate to. Like I said, we know niggas that got their shit, but we don't know no females out here who got their own businesses that's doing shit for themselves. Besides shit the people we had on the podcast last week, but other than that, we don't really know nobody that's out there doing shit. Like that.
I feel like it's easier for females. Like they got more stuff that they can take advantage of.
Yeah,
like they could be like. They could do nails, they could do eyebrows.
Invest in the BBL, you know what I mean?
Invest in the BBL. That's definitely an investment though, because once you get that joint, you can make some money.
No, for sure.
That's wild that actually is a thing now though. That's the craziest part though. It's like you look on social media and you see shit that we would never probably even been doing. The internet and shit was
exactly. That's what I tell a lot of people, and people don't realize they doing this shit. From what they see, it's not like a lot of motherfuckers like Wasim would say if he was here, he'd consider it as dick eating. It's like, for example, if you like we always say, you wear a sneak, and I fell into the trap a couple of times. If you see a sneak that's trending 9 times out of 10, you're going to buy it, not knowing if you like it or not. And I felt it's a couple of times I fell into a trend like that, and I was like, why did I get these or some shit? Or
going over what I said on the last episode, like
culture thing,
I probably want to do it. I don't like seeing people with stuff that I got.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I make my shit. Like literally, that's literally why I make my shit, because I see everybody shit in Philly, and I'm like, all right, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it might not come from a story. Like everything don't need a meaning. It just need an idea. You feel me? If you can bring an idea, then you could put that shit into the picture. But if you're not really trying to go out there and really do it, even if you do got the idea, you never know how that shit gonna come. So you could fail or you succeed, but you ain't gonna know you ain't trying for real.
No, that's for real though. But like I say, when it comes to different people brands and shit, I like different and unique shit. Like everybody doing the same shit. Even like pay shit. I'm scared to wear pay shit, but it's fire. Like I walk like yeah, but like his shirts be like, I be looking like I don't want to get fucked up wearing these Jones, like, but his Jones fire.
Uncle Pace be
he got some shit.
That Jones fire.
His shit got a message.
His
shit got a message. My shit really just like, all right, you go look into the vintage store, probably like in LA or Cali somewhere, and just be like, damn, that shit tough as shit, or you mean that hat crazy, or you mean that hoodie, you mean that's fire, but it's still Philly swag, so it's like a little bit unique because our swag a little different from everybody, but
that's true.
My swag different from everybody else around me for sure. So it's like I make stuff that necessarily I like because I know somebody else gonna like. I really don't make nothing for nobody. I don't make like nothing that's gonna fit to you. I really don't make female clothes. It's like it's just this and. You could wear it because it's either unisex or you can like, damn, that shit hot. So do you got my size or whatever? Everybody wear it.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way. And a lot of motherfuckers make it for other people to see what other people wear. Yeah, but I never seen it from that point of view.
Cause you gotta think if you got swag, regardless, or you got, however you throw that shit on, you gonna make it look good regardless. Yeah, you gonna,
right. You know how to throw it on, you gonna look good.
Right. Right. One of the questions I got here is, could you fuck with a female if she told you she's adding you to her roster?
That's a crazy jump. No, because it's like if I said that to you, you would definitely turn me down from the rip. Because that's some wild shit to say.
That is. Y'all know I always gotta go to the opposite side. I would rather you tell me that, because we being honest. 9 times out of 10 I meet you, I know you probably fucking with niggas. Yeah. Same over here, like we not. As soon as I meet you and we feeling the vibe, we know it's not just us. So I'd rather you keep it a buck with me.
It's still crazy to say though.
No, it is.
Girls get bolder and bolder. Like
no, they are.
Give a fuck,
I know I'm getting added to the roster, but you ain't gotta tell me that.
Because it'd be like, damn, who the starting 5? Because if I'm on the roster, how long is listed?
No, that's true.
You gotta actually think like, damn, what the fuck am I getting into?
Am I the last nigga on the bench?
Oh yeah, you see, I ain't think about all that. You right about that. Shit, like I said, we want to see how far it go in a situation like that. But yeah, that's crazy.
Shit, I got a question that I felt on the shade room. They said, would you rather have triplets or have one child every year for 3 years straight?
I know.
I got the answer to that already.
I know. Like, is it like? Do I know the future? Like, do I know that I'm possibly about to end up
gotta
having
pick
3
either
kids?
or,
In it?
so of course you gonna know because you gotta pick.
I would say it just had the 3 triplets to get the shit out the way, but I'd rather space it out just in case, you know.
No.
I'm gonna have to space it out.
Yeah.
Because I can learn like some tricks or
Yeah.
whatever.
I feel like everybody had a.
kid for a full year and then, but 3 infants at one time is gonna be crazy. You gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like everybody learned all their mistakes and shit when it comes to parenting from their first kid.
Shit, my first kid, I had twins, so it was up from there. But
Damn.
it's like I'm definitely gonna take the triplets because the other 2, it's always gonna be one that's chilling. I'm telling you.
Yo, twins is crazy. Like, did that fuck y'all up when y'all found that shit out? Like, yo, like y'all was.
No, that shit, wow, like that shit was
You
like
tripping?
that shit was like crazy current events.
I'm telling them, you got to take one back. Like, both not coming home.
No, like it was wild that you said that shit. Like I found out I was in medical school and shit. I was like trapping and shit on the side, so
What?
I'm trying to graduate. And then she like, yo, I'm like pregnant. And then I'm like, damn, how many months you is? She like, I'm 5 months. I'm in class and shit. She's like, yo, we having twins too. We just found out what we having. So I'm like, damn, like
that's crazy.
my first kids ever. So it wasn't really that bad. It's a crazy, great experience though, being a dad. I got a boy and a girl, so.
Oh, all right.
It
was both.
Oh yeah, I'm done then.
Yeah.
I'm done. I got both. I'm done.
But definitely gonna take the triplets, cause they ain't that bad. Just, when they babies, once you grow up, they be cool.
Yeah.
This other John said, "Would you rather win $2 million untaxed?" Oh, hold on. Let me mute that John. They said, "Would you rather win $2 million untaxed or have someone pay off all your student loan debt?"
Fuck student loans. I ain't paying that shit off myself. Give me that bread.
Yeah, I take the bread.
I ain't gonna lie. Give me that $2 million because I can still pay my loans off, and then I still have bread left over.
But this is a pointless conversation because they taking their taxes. Especially, bro, the person that just won that $2 billion, bro, they done taxed the shit out of them, bro.
But they said it say untaxed.
I mean,
so
I take the bread.
if it's untaxed, I'm definitely taking it. Even if it is taxed, I'm gonna still take it because I'm gonna still have more money than what my student loans was worth.
Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna take the bread.
You ain't even got no student loans.
Oh yeah, I know when to get the fuck out. That's what it is. I ain't staying for no longer when it comes to taking loans out.
Yeah.
One of the questions I had was, should fathers hold their daughters accountable when it comes to men?
That's a crazy question.
So, for example, as him being, a man, he a nigga. He know how niggas think. Even when we was young boys and shit, and the chick would bring a nigga to the crib, even if it wasn't even on that type of time, he'd be more stricter or act harder on us than he should do on his daughter. Like, I feel from his point of view, you know what the fuck we here for. You right. Tell your daughter, like, he's here to fuck. I'm not even mad at him. I'm mad at you for playing with me. That's how I feel like you should come.
I feel like he should hold himself accountable because if you raise your daughter right, you you show your daughter with a good example of a man, then you shouldn't be worried about what she gonna bring home because you already set that good example.
Right.
From the start, it gotta start like basically just with your parents, and you gotta really be. I say like it's kind of good to have kids young because we young ourselves, so it's like we like growing and learning at the same time. So from our experiences and the stuff that we have been doing when we was kids, we was reckless young boys. I could only teach my daughter the right way. I could tell her everything, even the explicit stuff, because I'd rather her know that and know, like, damn, like, y'all can't get into this. Because, my pop already told me, let me know. My little sister, too, I got to tell her the same stuff. So it's like, once they know the knowledge of it and they get of age and be able to, experience that and be able to choose right from wrong or, whatever, because they still their own self. So,
If I give my daughter the game and she still let a nigga run it on her, that's her.
That's smart. That's smart to do that though.
There's only so much you can do, but you gotta let him know. Cause just like with your son, like you literally got like my son, bro. I've been through the jail system and all that shit since a kid, since like 13. So it's like my son's 7. That ain't that far away.
Right.
Ain't he black? That's the most important thing that you gotta know. So it's like, for me to, I gotta tell him like, bro, this shit how it is. Like, I mean, you always gotta work. Like, you a black man, you targeted, bro, and you a dude. So it's like a lot of shit gonna be harder for you, but you gotta pull through. You gotta know like, damn, I can't really get involved with the streets because later on it'll fuck me over. Like, it's gonna spiral out of control to the point where you might not be able to take care of yourself no more because you can't get a certain job because you done did some shit, and now is a circulation. You just gonna be right back in jail. Come right home. You mean you don't know nothing else? You can't do nothing else.
Right, and that's what I fuck with when it comes to certain parents, because there's motherfuckers out here that just had kids and don't really take that time to teach them shit. Because it's shit out here that kids not even learning in school.
Right.
Real shit, like shit
real
out.
Shit.
Like shit like that, we don't learn that in school. There's no teacher telling, because the color of your skin can really, can be a problem.
I feel like the whole school system is just like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
We don't use none of it in real life.
No, at all.
None of it. Like, teach me how to do my taxes.
Teach me something about business, a trade or something. I went to school with trade school. You feel me? Like, I went to college 2 years and I know how to build a crib now. So it's like, teach my son that rather than you teaching him about Christopher Columbus or St. Patrick's Day. That shit don't got nothing to do with this, and it's all false anyway. Like,
that's true.
So that's the thing. You can't teach kids false shit because then they gonna grow up believing the false shit.
Right.
They just try to get their money for real.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
That stuff that we want to be taught about, that we want to be taught, you gotta pay for it,
or you gotta go search it yourself. Like, and sometimes you know where the research is at.
You gotta wait till after high school. You gotta pay for college. You gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah.
So in college they teach you all that shit.
I mean,
depends on what field you go into.
Oh, all right.
Like I was in the social work field, but I took like financing classes and stuff. I learned how to do my taxes myself.
That's the shit. I mean, you're supposed to be knowing how to
right.
Coming through every day, every year of our life, we gotta go through that. Rather than you telling me about a subject or basic math. We ain't using algebra for real. We're not scientists and all that shit.
Telling me about geometry.
Never. Unless you actually going to apply it to something like in the trade school. Like, all right, maybe you need this class for your carpentry class, or you need this class for your electrician class or whatever. I could see that, but they ain't doing that in our community, honestly. Right. And outside the communities, you gonna find that shit for real. You go outside the county, outside of Philly, outside the urban areas, and you gonna find like, damn, them boys really be getting a good ass education. Is really about where you at for real, bro.
No, that's true. Oh shit, yeah, that's definitely facts. This a little off topic, but still a little on. I want to renege something I said a couple episodes back, but I'm gonna ask y'all. So we had a conversation. This is me refreshing you. We had a conversation about a body count situation. Basically, does it matter at this time? I had a discussion with somebody. He said, depending on how experienced you want the person to be, right? I said,
that makes sense.
Right. So I said, so say if first date type shit, she come to the table and say, I just fucked 60 niggas, but
that's
what we
crazy. That's a crazy opener, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, with y'all being straightforward at the table, she'd tell you, like, I just fucked 60 niggas. Like, I'm just letting you know that. So what's up?
Happening, for sure.
How? Like I said, like, if you got more bodies than your age, you must have been fucking since you came out the womb. Like, that's crazy. We in our 20s, bro. 60 bodies is crazy.
So you gotta think girls really lie about the bodies that they have.
That too.
You gotta think. Look at us. We done been with people that we don't even remember, and I know that.
No,
like I don't even gotta know y'all personal life because it's been happening to me. So it's like, no, in this day and age, no, that shit around. So it's like,
it's always like
that. Something crazy is, I hit a joint, and it was probably like 2-3 months afterward. She found a new nigga. They was on YouTube and shit, and she a virgin. Like,
no.
I'm like, I know you wasn't a virgin when you was with me.
That is crazy.
I know you, bro, on YouTube to the world just lying.
That is crazy. See, and with that situation, I was down. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, they can live their life. They single. They do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, because y'all walking around and then she see Lucas. Lucas has been a minute.
What I said.
And I wasn't understanding when you said that shit. And then he was like, yeah, we go somewhere else. And she like, yo, Kyle, it's been a minute. She know all these niggas in traffic.
Now you went Target, y'all food shopping, and it's 3 niggas in the aisle, and they like, damn, we all had that. How was feeling for you? Like,
yeah, that's crazy. I'm a renege on that.
That's a crazy job. But I don't know. It depends. Once you get to a certain age, you definitely gonna fall back off of it. Once we was young. We all young at the time. So
Right.
You definitely some shit not gonna matter because you gonna tell her the same shit. Like unless you gonna lie to her. But if you all gonna be real about it, fuck it.
You might as well. I mean, it gets to that point anyway where it's not gonna matter. Like,
if it's up, it's up. Honestly.
You know what I thought about the other day though? I thought about some like, I don't know what was making me think about it, but I'm like, how niggas start a relationship with their plugs? Like, do you just walk up on the street corner like, yo, y'all sell weed, and then that's just how y'all start your relationship? Like, how you start a relationship with the person that you know that sell weed if you didn't know them before?
probably so.
I know some people be like they sell to their friends. Like, they'll get weed, they sell it to their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'd be like you get off the train and niggas just be like, y'all got loud out. That's how y'all start your relationship? How do you start there? Like,
I mean,
what goes on?
9 times out of 10 they fucking with the person anyway, fucking with how they look or how they carrying it. And then from there, I guess the weed just a bonus. That's how they going about that situation.
Like in a relationship, boy and a girl?
No, I'm just saying,
just
like dealer and seller, like
Dealer
buyer and dealer.
And even if they fuck with each other, like, is he still charging or is free weed at that point?
I ain't gonna lie. If I was fucking with somebody I'm selling, I'm charging. You gotta pay for the product.
All right, so I got asked the question. I'm gonna ask y'all. Would y'all fuck with a midget?
Yeah.
No,
you would.
tall as shit.
I told you, but my reasoning behind it is that I'm short. So I'm not taller than a lot of people. Cool. I want to feel like a giant.
All right, yeah, because somebody said that's like fucking with a toddler, right? So I said, what if they try and give you the, you know what I say, the full trip, 100%? You got the whole ride. You ain't gotta do shit, pay for shit. You good as you fucking with her.
Bro, I fuck with her for free. Just because of my ego.
All right, well, I'm gonna fuck with her if she offering the bag, like a full ride. But
oh, that's a plus.
Is she paying for it?
Yeah, everything. Your house, whatever you need, that's it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like a joint I ain't really want to do though.
And I was told I was a user for doing some shit like that. I said I'm not using but I said I'm not using for the simple fact she benefiting my energy. So it's like we're working this together.
Right? Is it favor
it's a
for
job
a favor?
at that point.
What you mean? How?
Like you gotta give her your energy. You get paid for it.
You could tell her when you went out though for sure. Cause it could be a one-time job. Like I'm cool.
You gotta fuck.
If she want that, like it's not. What I'm saying is, it's not no agreement. It's not no agreement on
like a contract.
Yeah, it's like on some type shit. Like how them old niggas be. They be feeling like that's they bitch, but the whole time they really with them for the bag.
Yeah.
So you knew she got the bread and she willing to offer it. Is you gonna fuck with her?
That's a crazy job.
I already told you. That's crazy.
I already told you. I fuck with it just for my ego.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it get like that.
I think that's like a one-time experience, if that was ever happened. Cause I can't really. A midget, she probably come to my fucking thigh in my pocket or something.
No, and I be seeing some weird shit like that. Like niggas be having like OnlyFans and that shit be popping up. Like that is crazy.
No, I saw the crazy John. Like it was either TikTok or Instagram. I was scrolling through Reels or whatever. And there was this midget on there. She was thick as fuck. She was bad too.
They do be bad though.
I'm like, yo.
Big head, big as shit.
They always got big ass head.
Y'all gotta chill.
Damn, we about to get canceled. We making bad shit.
No, bro.
No. They definitely cool, but no, I'm kind of my sexual shit, man. I'm cool.
Nah.
I got a preference for sure.
I met one in college and he was hooping with us.
Mm-hmm. Like, he was a midget though.
Yeah, like he was cool as shit. Like he was hooping with us and everything. They regular people, like.
Yeah, they regular people, but just to fuck with them, like that's just different.
I mean.
I'm tall as shit. Like I'm walking, you really gotta hold my pinky for us to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a crazy job.
All right, so going off of that, what would you be willing to risk for an opportunity, for the opportunity of a lifetime? Like, so like you act.
Right.
Or you want to get into acting. What would you be willing to risk to get to that point?
Everything.
Like, what's everything?
What's up? Would you?
All right, so like for an example, somebody call you like, yo, we got this audition for you right now. We need you in LA by tomorrow.
Yeah.
You going?
Yeah, for sure. That was my goal for this year, to have money put up for a situation like that. So I'm prepared for it.
I did it on some shit, some spontaneous shit though. Too, like I had a pop up, was stocked up.
Right.
I did a pop up down Melrose in Cali with them in LA, and it was just on some shit. Like it was like a couple days after my birthday, and I'm like, fuck it, I got clothes, I got some shit. I know whatever I take out there, this shit gonna go.
Right.
And I had like this hoodie. It was called Monsters in Tokyo. It was like this hoodie everybody wanted and shit. So I took that joint out there. Everybody let that joint. It was like something to just set off my brain. It was just something totally different. Like, you know how Nas got his little signature stocked up. I mean, his brother got some signature shit that you just know is his.
Right.
I just made some shit that everybody was like, damn, that shit crazy. Like,
yeah, that hoodie was fire. I was sick after I hit that joint.
Everybody still be asking about this shit. I swear, like 2 years ago, I made that joint, a year and a half, and that shit was going. But I had to think about it, because where I was at, people wasn't really trying to pay that bag for that.
Right.
And I was had to tell people, like, bro, this is not nothing regular. You feel me? Like, it's some shit where you gotta step out of your lane and fuck with different people. Like, that's when I started elevating my shit. Like, bro, it's not just for the hood. Like, it's for everybody. It's like men, women. But I want my shit to be on some, I mean, put my shit in Cali, put my shit in Asia, put my shit in Tokyo or some shit like that. I mean, anywhere where it's just not in the hood where somebody else seeing it at. You feel me? Because it could stay in the hood, but I'm not about to stay in the hood. You feel me? So
right.
Why would my clothes stay there? It's going to elevate with me.
Yeah, because I had somebody tell me at the time, I don't even care if they take it because I ain't doing it, but at the time I had a brand, I was going to call it Urban Trenches. So when I was talking to people about it, he was like, based on the name, like, I guess because it had trenches and shit in it, and based on the name, he was like that I was thinking small, like, can you really see that being on a magazine or some shit like that? Or
it depends on how it really come from your perception of who looking at it, bro.
Right.
Because like I said, you know how I said people wasn't trying to pay for that. Some people out there, everybody out there in LA was like, damn, that's it. And my shit was $230 for a hoodie. So it was
shit.
It was like
get like that.
It was like a different level to it. So it was like when I come here in Philly, it was like, damn, it was like this a different lane than what it was out there. And some people wasn't trying to respect it, but people was like, damn, they had to respect it for real. And the people that didn't, they missed out. You know what I mean? Or they just couldn't get it because it's just sold out. So it was either one of them.
Yeah, I would say like never drop your prices for nobody.
Because
somebody gonna be willing to pay for it.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I don't mind the price as long as the quality is good, as long as I know the shit gonna last. And that's
for sure.
The one thing I learned is that somebody gonna hate that shit, but somebody gonna really love that shit. Because everybody's perception and everybody's art is different. Everybody's viewpoint is different.
I'm actually lucky you said that shit. So how many people in your circle since you started really supported you? Like how heavy is support, like when it comes to support?
It's funny as shit that you said that support, because when I think about support, I think about somebody just giving me something.
Right.
I don't like that shit. I'm like, bro, don't support my shit. My thing is buy that shit if you like that shit.
Right.
Because my thing is about fashion. It's really not about money.
Right.
The money just, I mean, it's just.
You actually enjoy doing this shit.
Yeah, it's my shit now. So it's like, when what I'm doing, I'm just like, all right, I want some shit that is going to last. Like, it's going to be like, all right, damn, I could pay for this and it'd be like a little invested in my closet. Because that's how I look at clothes. You feel me? Like, I don't buy sneakers just to buy them. I'm buying that shit to match with the whole outfit.
Right.
Because I do my own photo shoots. You feel me? I could, do it all, from whether it be the hat towards making my own pin that go on the hat.
Right.
Whether it be a shoe, but it all got coordinate somehow. So it's like, I don't know, just fall in place like that, for real.
Or bet, yeah. Cause see, go ahead.
My bad, but you were saying like people supporting you though, but at the beginning it was like everybody that I know really support me for real. Like a lot of people that I know buy this shit, but I look at it like a lot of people buy it because it's me. Yeah. And I don't really like that. I changed the name from Jungle Boy Apparel to Seven Sins, because I wanted to get out the hood. All my hood, everybody in my hood buy it. Of course, it rep our hood. You feel me? Why won't they buy it?
Right.
I show love, give them prices that's lower than everybody else's. Or, I give a lot of stuff away for free too. So it's like, I definitely show love. But when it comes to the support, It depends on what it is, because some shit I make, I'd be like, damn, it's some exclusive shit. Like this
Right.
hoodie $230. Then I might make a shirt, like this shirt was $75. So it was like,
Yeah, that joint fire.
it's like different shit. You feel me? Like, it's like different lanes you can step in. And I make hats, they be like 65. So it'd be like, I'm making shit for people that actually like clothes. I'm not making shit for people that just gonna wear my t-shirt and throw that shit away.
Right.
If you wear my t-shirt, you gonna be like, damn, like I gotta fold this shit up
Right.
nicely. You know what I mean? Like this, you know what I mean? It's hard.
I got a t-shirt and that joint in my drawer. Like, I don't really be going out no more, so I'll be like, damn, I don't just want to wear this joint just to work.
Yeah,
and just come home.
I'll be mad as shit when I gotta rip my shit out the packet.
Yeah.
I be trying to put that shit back in the back of the canvas. But yeah, that's how I guess you gotta look at it. Cause even with this, like when we first started, it wasn't motherfuckers that was like really with it.
Right.
And like I said, and like we all discussed, it's gonna get to a point like people gonna fuck with it regardless.
Right. It's
like,
just your audience, whoever that you really involving yourself around.
Right.
You gotta think, if you involving yourself in the streets, you gonna have street shit coming to you. But
Right.
if you involved in some business shit, you only gonna eat. You gonna learn the business. Somehow you gonna just latch on. So I mean, that shit real. You gotta definitely keep the right people around you. Because if you don't, it's just gonna be failure. I mean, you succeeding.
oh, all right. Shit, what you got for me?
I had something. I keep locking my phone. This was something I found myself doing like probably like 2-3 days ago. If you by yourself, if you like burp or fart, do you still say excuse me?
No, why would I?
I don't even think about that.
I did it the other day. Like I was in my room by myself and I burped, and it was just like a natural instinct. I'm like, excuse me. Then I'm like, ain't nobody fucking here.
9 times out of 10 I do it and I'm near somebody. If y'all didn't hear it, I'm still not saying it.
Yeah, I probably would say it to you.
I wouldn't do this shit like that. This is my last John. I got asked this. So, by a female following you on social media, is that an invitation to slide in a DM?
No, not for me anyway. Because, like I said, like a lot of people see me, they be like, first thing people do see about me, they be like, damn, he throw that shit on. That's
right.
Literally the first thing. It don't matter whether it be like somebody attracted to me or whatever. Like everybody appeal just be like, yo, he got already clothes on or tattoos or whatever.
Right.
Then it could be the third thing, might be, I mean, all the extra shit. But nowadays, females want you to chase them, and that's not really the wave to be chasing females. So
right.
Like, they not going to chase you, so that's definitely not it.
Okay, yeah. My opinion on it as well, especially if you got a business, that's what you're expecting to get back. And like I said, everybody not meant to fuck with. It could be somebody that's following you that can bring you the right, shit. Like I tell people, it's not what you know, it's who you know sometimes.
Right.
So like, that's how I carry it.
Not even that, bro. She probably just want to be your friend. She probably just like how your Instagram look like.
Could be that
Some
too.
people be with that shit. A lot of people be following me to just look at what I wear sometimes.
Right.
Like, damn, like, you know how I dress, so I mean,
no, because
I
start doing shit like that because it be times where my shit go blank. Like if I want to switch my shit up, I find niggas that like even regular niggas, like I watch they shit and I just start comparing different shit. Like because the motherfuckers I used to watch, they just be on some weird shit. These celebrities like they wear a lot of weird shit. Like Russell Westbrook, he was one of them at first. He started throwing that bullshit on.
I mean, I feel like when you famous, you can just put on
whatever, right?
That's a bad drawing though, because it still represents you.
Right.
So you can't be like, we know every time you hear Russell Westbrook, you be like, oh, you're a freak. Everybody think that just from what he wears. So it's like, I'm definitely not trying to go out like that.
Right.
All right, I got one more. Would y'all rather be feared or loved?
That's a hard job.
I would rather be. What you mean, regular? Like regular or what?
What you mean by regular?
I don't know, cause I even like with acting, I ask myself like when it comes to me playing the character, I want to be somebody that people hate.
Okay.
Because if you hate it, I'd be 9 times out of 10 I'm the most that's talked about. Right. So it depends.
I mean, if somebody hates you for your acting, that means you're doing your job.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like, how you mean by that? If you mean in real life, I mean.
Well, yeah, real life. Like, would you rather be feared or loved? Me personally, I'm gonna tap into this subject first. I'd rather be loved.
Why is
I'd
that?
rather walk in the room and everybody got love for me than everybody be scared of me. Because if niggas is scared of me, they probably plotting on the low, like, yo, what we about to do to take this nigga out? If everybody got love for me, and then like people probably want people to be scared of them so nobody try them.
Right.
If everybody got love for me, ain't nobody gonna try me because everybody love me. Everybody gonna be looking out for me. And then at the same time, I can spread the love back and I can look out for y'all.
Right. I mean, I'd be fair because you love somebody can be like, bro, I love you, but I can't give it to you right now. But if you fear me, you're going to give it to me because it's like, no, I'm fucking. No, but same here. I mean, everybody want that love though. I mean, what's wrong with that?
I don't know. I've been in a lot of shit, so it's like that's a like a gift and a curse, both
Right.
of them for real, like. But utmost probably, I'll probably be fair because if I'm fair, people might not fuck with me at all. Like
Right.
people might like if I'm fair and I'm living on my own little reservation, I'm out the way. Niggas are like, bro, don't go up that road.
Right.
They already gonna know because when it come to love, bro, love is like. That shit is like a cracked mirror. Like you might see it right through and see yourself, but other people might like be backdooring you the whole time. And
Right.
It's all like how your perception is. You might think like, damn, we all cool, but the whole time he really don't fuck with you though. Like you could put this facade on that like
it be like
if he's scared of you, he not even gonna come around you to even let you know that. You mean he could put a front on.
Exactly.
So it's like it's hard for real. The most people that been loved, bro, around me. I've been around all like a couple thorough people in my life, so it's like a lot of motherfuckers love them niggas, but they got killed by their own friends. You feel me? Like friends that they grew up with, friends that they been. I mean, say I've been with his brother. I know his brother like 10, 12 years, and niggas knew each other that long and was ready to take each other out. So it's like, what more love can you have for somebody? Like,
right.
I mean, it's love different than when you loving like a girl or you loving your family. When you got friends that you love. For real, it's like a bigger bond. It's like more than brotherhood, for real. So it could get real when some motherfuckers love you though. They gonna always want shit, and once you can't give everything that they're requesting because everybody loving you, you feel me? They gonna expect it, and you can't, provide it for them. That shit gonna turn into hate real fast.
Oh, all right.
Fear not gonna turn into nothing else but fear.
That's true.
Love only gonna turn to hate for real. Or hate gonna turn into love because I could be beefing with somebody, go to jail, and this nigga could save my life. And I mean, now we homies now forever. We locked in, but we was beefing when before we got to jail. I mean,
I ain't even thinking.
Yeah, that changed my perspective. I learned something today. I learned something.
I do a lot of shit though, so yeah.
Oh, all right. I definitely fucked with this, John.
That episode. For
sure. Y'all already know, bro. You definitely got to tap back in this, John. Like I said, don't be scared to come back through this, John.
I definitely appreciate y'all for having me. Like I said, this is my first interview about the clothes and shit though. But next time I'll definitely bring some shit so y'all can see it.
All right, bet. I mean, we about to hit up that trunk right now, though.
We can slide.
Oh, all right.
You coming though, bro.
Listen, y'all already know the deal. Like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Y'all already know. Don't be a stranger. If you're an old person, tell a friend. And if you new, you already know what to do. Until then, we out of here. Let's get it. Let's go.